Welcome to day 35, which speaks about the commonalities between the small eye and the big eye, which goes like this. Bhute pinda brahmanda he ekya ahe pari sarvahi sasvarupi nasahe manhabasale sarvakam pahave pari sanga sodo nisukhi rahave pari sanga sodo nisukhi rahave. Giving up all the attachments relating or pertaining to the body and mind, I, me, and mine. Live happily is the statement at the last. So now, the first line is a jolt. He says, Bhute pinda brahmanda he ekya ahe. Bhute here, he speaks about the elements. This is Bhuta in different contexts, we have different meanings. We say Bhuta even for the living beings also, even for the dead also. There's so many. But here when we say Bhute, it is the elements. And Pinda Brahmanda. Pinda means this Kaya, this body with flesh and blood. And Brahmanda is the universe, the cosmos. Ekya ahe. There is unity in this. Wow. You see, there is a unity between the Pindanda and Brahmanda, between the small I and the capital I. Unity involved in the elements. So, what are the elements? We know the 5 elements: Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jala, and Prithvi. In the sense, ether or space, air, fire, water, and earth. This is common in both. Of course, in Tattva Bodh class we have seen Panchikruta Mahabhuta, Panchikruta Mahabhuta. The conjugated 5 elements and the non-conjugated, the pure 5 elements. That we will not touch now about that Panchikarana now. But here, the unity is both have, but the only thing is in this body we have a limited element. At the cosmic level, there is unlimited elements. As the example we generally see in Vedanta, the Ghatakasha and Mahakasha. The space in the pot and the space outside the pot. It's one the same. Once we break the pot, the space that was inside the pot and the space that is outside, there is no difference. Only the pot, the clay brings a lining of difference, a boundary of inside and outside. Similarly, here it is. There is unity among the 5 elements in the person and in the universe, in I and in the cosmos. But he says, Pari sarvahi sasvarupi nasahe. Swaswarupi, in one's own true self, na sahi, does not exist. Savahi pari. He says, yet indeed in the pure self they do not exist. There is a similarity between the 5 elements that exist in the body and in the universe, but in the true self they do not exist, because The true self is beyond the space and time realm. From the true self emerged the time, and from the time came the space, and from the space came the air, from air the fire, from fire the water, and from water the earth. We know this, we have seen this. The body, which has lot of space inside, when it accommodates the air and when the rapidity of the air increases, or when the breathing increases, the air flow in the body, in the space of the lungs, when it increases, then that generates heat, and with that heat, because of rapid respiration, we have perspiration, that is water, because of the heat. And when that water condenses, that becomes dirt, that is Prithvi. Clear? So now if you see, all these are emerging from the self. Therefore, it doesn't exist in the self. Then he continues. Mana bhasale sarva kanhi pahave. Oh mana, oh mind, oh wonderful mind, bhasale. So now try to see what? Sarve kahi pahave. So all the experiences, the mind experiences, see all that. Mana bhasale sarvakahi pahave. So see all experiences of the mind as different from the self, because the bhutas which are in the body and in the mind do not exist in you, the pure self. Pari sanga sodhuni sukhi rahavi. Understanding that the experiences of the mind and of the body does not belong to you, don't get indulged in those thoughts and don't go on a donkey ride. Stay aloof from all the experiences being experienced at all the levels and live happily hereafter. Aha. Are you understanding? Are you with me? He says the 5 elements of the body and the universe are united, but you, the absolute self, who is a witness of all these things, is different. Therefore, the elements do not exist in you. And the play of the elements lead to the experiences of duality. And understand, O mind, that you are different from it and live happily. A clear understanding is what is required. Just imagine that they have given salt in your hand and you are eating something, some what you call maybe some fruits and all have been cut today being Ekadashi, and you want to sprinkle salt, and there is salt there, white color, and you have taken that and sprinkled on that. Along with that, you topped it with what you call pepper powder and little bit of chili flakes, whatever it is, and you have put the fork on that, and you have picked one fruit from your fork and you're about to put it in your mouth. Then suddenly a voice from behind exclaims, what? Oh, that is not salt, that is cyanide. What do you do, my dear friends? At that particular moment, within a flash of a second, you drop the food. How did it happen? The dispassion. Ekadashi, you are hungry, you want to eat. So that amount of clarity is required, that the self is different from the body and the universe. Yes, the body undergoes many experiences and all. Understand, you are different from it. Stay put in this thought. We'll catch up again in the next session. Thanks.